Hmm. Well, welcome to Innervision FM. As my watch is traveling in the past, and I almost thought it was an hour earlier, but we got in. Hey, I want to encourage you guys. Okay, you guys are now starting to like more, but also encourage you leave your comments below because we love answering your comments and and just reading all that. So do that. Also, if you leave us a super chat, that really helps the channel. And we thank you guys if you do that. We've seen that you guys are starting to buy our merch below, the t-shirts and so forth. So continue on that. And we have the t-shirts there. If you would like to get some of the hats as well, because we can also create a hat. We have one that we can create like a pin with Innervision on it and so forth. So we got all that stuff we could put together for you too. So remember, we're a nonprofit organization and we survive because of you. And it just helps pay for all this uh the expenses of running the, the Zoom and all this other stuff. So so hey Joe,
Hey,
you said it's windy. It's been windy there.
very windy. It's like really gusty.
Is it like a cold wind or like a spring?
Yeah, it's kind of cool here now. I mean, it's down in the low 70s.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Like it's been
But
windy.
here, that's cold. I mean, you wake up in the morning and you're used to 80 degrees or more, and 70s like
Oh man. I always I had that problem, man. It's like
yeah.
here, it's s- yeah, it's been a little bit windy here.
Don't have to worry about not having a furnace though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I'm kind of think like we're still having like a little bit of the 60s and 50s going, well, 57, 63 going on,
Yeah.
which is just, it's Colorado as it is, whatever. But yeah, it is what it is. So today we have like a few things to cover. I guess this happened Monday, but Chuck uh Negron of $3 night, dead at the age of 83, birthday June the 8th, 1948. And let's see. I got my brothers well, I have a lot of brothers that were born like around that time. So they were checking out this music and doing the was the Woodstock era. Because I know they were probably at the Woodstock. And and there probably is a book out about that era, which I'm going to read. So anyway, if you guys, for the younger guys that are watching, he did a song. It's really funny, a lot of humor. Mama told me not to come. which, which check out that one, and that was just a really humorous one. Then there's the black and white, which is a like a kind of like a coming together kind of song, and then like never
Shambhala.
been, huh?
Shambhala.
Shyamalan and never went to
Jeremiah was Bullfrog, or that was that Joy to
did
the
he
World. That was the name of it.
Joy to the world Jeremiah was yeah, okay,
Jeremiah was a bullfrog,
yeah,
was a good friend of mine.
yeah. So I mean they were very prolific writers and they were cooking it up. Let's see, I think they said like late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, they were
Yeah, but
they did a lot of music.
and pretty much young guys to see, because if he's born in 48, when he started coming out, like yeah, early teens, 20s.
20s, yeah.
Yeah, so you think about those times. So so he founded the group and he was a lead singer, so he kept it going. Let me see, and let me go down here. Now, Uh, Now Snoop Dogg, I I knew he had a son because he always talks about his son playing football and stuff like that, but I didn't know that he had a daughter too. So
Snoop Dogg?
yeah, well, he probably have a few sons just around. But I guess his daughter had a baby. I think it was premature, and then like it was 10 months, and then just ended up just giving up the ghost. So so that's kind of different. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
actually
kind
get
of
the
sad.
yeah, take the baby home, and then that happens. So, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce these guys' names, like some of these names. Um, oh, now this one I looked at this one because I don't know about you, but I tend to wake up at certain times. Uh, Very rarely I might sleep until maybe like 6:45, but usually I'm awake at 3:30.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
And
Usually it's from leg cramps. Oh,
oh man. Gee,
but between, depending what time I go to bed, if I go to bed early, I'm up at midnight. Yeah, if I
yeah.
sometimes I'll lay down with my daughter when she's going to sleep, and I'll fall asleep and wake up at midnight. Go, oh, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, it's like yeah. And so and I've always been like and I guess this is really weird. My mother says I was born at 3:30 in the morning, but on the birth certificate it says 3:30 in the afternoon. So I'm
I,
not
I was
figuring
born at like 1:30 in the morning.
yeah, so I'm kind
My mom would get on me, and every year for my birthday, she'd be calling me at 1:30 in the morning.
of jeez. Now now I'm kind of thinking, did the I mean, because she was there, did they get it wrong? Or, sometimes instead of a PM, they just said, instead of AM, they just wrote PM. Or
And,
I can't imagine her getting that wrong. I mean, I think I was
well, at
never,
least it was in the United States, right? Not
yeah.
in not in Hawaii,
Oh, Hawaii. Yeah,
like
man, that would be
Obama.
a different time. Yeah, man. So anyway, so I just looked at that and so they said like stress. I'm not really stressed out. It's just something happened. And I've always been like one of those early morning people. And then, so I got books to read and stuff like that or talk shows to listen to. So I do find things. Now, my mother, it was kind of weird. She would sleep with this orange light on all night. And I'm thinking like, how can you sleep with an orange light on all night? And and then in the background, it'd be like KOA radio. So she had
Wow.
the radio going and the lamp going at the same time.
They say that if you have an LED light on at night, it disturbs your sleep.
Hmm.
Like an LED nightlight and stuff, it actually disturbs your sleep
Oh yeah?
from the I don't know why, but that's what they say. And I can see that probably. I mean, Sam used to have a nightlight all the time, and I finally threw it away. I said I can't sleep with a night.
I mean, what I could see, I just couldn't imagine there being like a light on. And then like when this is for people that have retina detachment, when it was starting to detach, the room would get really bright. And
Yeah.
so it was almost like sleeping in a lit room. And you had to really like get your mind off of that. I'm in this bright room, but I'm trying to get some sleep because, you look for the sun coming through the window in the morning, and that usually wakes people up and stuff like that. But
Well, 12, 13 years ago, I was having some retina problems, and I'm getting bright flashes in my
yep,
eyes and stuff all night and day. And it's
that
like,
yeah.
holy cow. Got it fixed though. I don't remember what I did to fix it, but it,
Mm,
it quit finally. Now I
yeah.
just use castor oil on my eyelids at night. It takes away floaties and everything.
You know what? I've been using that because I came across this video and so I've been using that stuff and And like if you're like itching or something like that, it's
Yeah, man, it
you
takes
know,
away. It does a lot of stuff. It's actually really, really good for you.
yeah, this natural cure. But this is like a little bit off the. I was sitting in the doctor's office, and so she's recommending this medication. I'm thinking like, I say, oh, what's the side effects? But they refuse to say. They keep saying like, want to take this, and I said, well, how long is it going to cure anything? No, and I'm thinking
Yeah,
like, okay, so you want me to take this thing that's going to cover up the problem for a
or
long
make it
time
worse, or
or
make
make it work?
something else into it. Yeah. My
And
one doctor, my last doctor in the U.S. tried to force me to take uh, li the high cholesterol drug,
hmm,
and Lipitor. And I went home and looked at the side effects and stuff. I go, oh, I'm not going to take this. The side effects are worse than the high cholesterol. And then come to
yeah,
find out, I had a doctor before that did Chinese medicine, and he
hmm.
said your cholesterol is fine. They make way too much out of high cholesterol.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've been hearing.
We have
High
HDL and you got
cholesterol or
L.
local. Hey, Alan.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
so you
Anyway,
got HDL and you
cholesterol
got
used to be at 300
hmm,
so you got
at a normal
HDL and you
level.
got LDL, and
Yeah.
the LDL is supposed to be the lethal dose, basically. And what people don't understand is a high HDL is not necessarily a bad thing.
hmm, hmm.
It's used for everything that you do in your body. You
Yeah,
make
Yeah,
everything.
I'll be right back with you guys. I'm just
yeah,
putting some stuff away.
yeah. And then it was something else. It kind of say, oh yeah. Then I remember if you remember the movie uh that Eddie Murphy was in that he played the fat guy in this
Oh,
and
mama?
it
Something mama?
no he was this professor. Oh, the Nutty
Oh,
Professor.
Nutty
Okay.
Professor.
So one
Oh,
part when he
it's
was
clever. I don't
converting,
remember.
yeah, when he was converting back to himself, his face got
Yeah,
really big.
yeah.
And so, there's a blood pressure pill that it actually does that.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and my sister was talking about that, and they said, "Well, we don't use that anymore. We switch over." I said, "But for the people you did do it to,
I said, you look like you did.
God, I'm saying, well, what a nightmare! You wake up and your face is all blown up, and you're saying." I said, no, I don't think so. So I do. I crave cinnamon, so I've been putting cinnamon in that. So it brought the blood pressure right down, man. It's like,
I
so
got
it's
bit
almost
by a
like,
brown recluse one time in my right elbow,
hmm,
and my my hand looked like it had a baseball glove on it.
Yeah, I got bit
It
by
was
a similar.
huge.
Yeah, I got bit by a similar spider on my back, and
wow.
about a softball sized uh, bite area, basically. I mean, it just ballooned right up, boy.
Yep.
Gee, are these the brown ones or the brown spotted ones?
Those were I would imagine it was probably a wolf spider because a brown recluse actually, when they bite, from what I hear, they actually,
It creates an open wound.
it's called a creeping ulceration of the skin.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man, gee,
Vincent Price talked about that in oh, now I lost it. I just had it. That Vincent Price talked about it in one of his songs, something about the Black Widow. Oh, Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper song, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's an Alice Cooper song, and so he put Vincent Price in there, and he was explaining what the Black Widow's bite does in creeping ulcerations of the skin.
Yeah.
It was a
I gotta look that one up. Well, and then when I was in LA, I used to live in it was a mixture of like Mexican people, so and then at 3 o'clock a.m.
Yeah.
It never felt, and it was like during the weekdays. I mean, just I'm thinking like, and I wake up and and I'm thinking like, is there a party going on? I mean, I can understand like a party Friday night, Saturday, but this is like the middle of the week. So
You
either
know,
they,
here
huh?
here they do karaoke loud all night. If somebody has a birthday, there's karaoke and it's loud all night, don't matter what day it is.
That is wild. Because I'm gonna think like either they got home from work or they're not working. But it would always like be at that 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And so sometimes, if it's really hot, you want to keep the window open to get some air. But I just started closing the window to get a little bit of sleep.
Shock music.
Yeah. Oh man. So okay, as I'm reading this Lionel Richie book, he was getting mad about he was keep going back to the award show and he wasn't getting the awards. And Quincy Jones came up to him and said, "Hey, don't worry about it, because but he didn't know that Quincy Jones had went 25 times without getting an award until he finally got his award. And Lionel Richie was about to punch this guy out because this guy came up to him and said, Lionel, you're real good at losing. And Lionel was and Quincy Jones had to grab him aside because he saw the look on his face that he was going to punch this guy out. And he says, it's not worth it. They just have to get to know you. And then eventually, you start getting your awards, right? So I guess Kendrick Lamar is the most celebrated, got the most award for rap, and that came in like during the 80s. So, and this is the 68th annual award, so that means it started like 1959 probably, or
Wow.
1958.
Wow.
So it's been around for a while. And he talked about Dick Clark, like they had put together 2 awards, and then I guess Dick Clark put together one that it was the People's Choice, because you had like the industry and then you had the people. And so he talked about like how he put together that. So it's kind of interesting, like when I going through some of this music history and seeing how things were done, like and how these shows, pretty much got started, and how they picked the winners.
Speaking of music, in 10 years, I would imagine the face of music is going to change. I really think that,
Mm.
as AI takes over the music industry and the film industry and the video game industry and virtual reality and augmented reality, and as all these things take place, we will be in a place where we won't really be able to tell what is real and what is AI generated. In fact, we are already fast moving towards those kinds of things. We're talking about
Yes,
AI.
indeed.
Oh, yeah. And we're
Yeah.
talking about AI agents that will do things on your behalf, things like allegedly stock trades. There's an article I read this morning where this guy's AI assistant that he programmed a contextual model protocol with decided to go ahead and give him a call. So it looked up his phone number and gave him a call when he was sleeping. So it woke him up. Hey, how you doing? This is your
Oh man.
favorite chat assistant. So we're definitely moving into a place where, the old school music scene is going to be no more. So reading these kinds of things like autobiographies by Lionel Richie are going to become more and more historically relevant. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, toss a comment down below. Let us know what you think about AI. Are you an AI lover? Do you hate AI? I mean, just let us know. What do you think about the ever-changing landscape of digital media?
Hey, I'm thinking like the guy who got himself with a Charlie Kirk by the ice. They even made him look better than he looked. Yeah,
Wow, that's great.
I'm thinking like it used to be like they grab an old picture
Right.
and then they put that out there. But this one is like, yeah, okay, they're gonna spruce up this person or something like that. It's like, ah, so yeah,
I
they're
could use
doing.
some AI to get myself spruced up.
I tell you what, it would take a lot of AI to spruce me up.
No doubt.
No way. You know what I just did? I just created. I don't know. Hey Joe, are you using AI to create your album covers?
To do what?
Create your album covers?
No.
Okay. Well, Tony just said I like to. I wonder if you create me an album cover. And I wasn't even thinking about it. So he told me what he wanted, and I put it in there. And then he said, that's kind of cool. But can you put me in that picture, walking down, through the maze and stuff? I said, well, I don't know. And so I typed in the instructions and it put it in there,
Now,
Uh-huh.
are you
It's,
only going through the audio description that it gives you, or did you get visual
oh,
confirmation?
I got visual confirmation.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Because I always like to double check it. Just, I don't want to hear what they have to say, but I want to hear another person.
Oh,
So that's what I was doing right before I realized that my clock was an hour back. Because I thought I said, oh, it's 3:20. I got plenty of time.
these songs that I've been doing out the last couple of weeks, they use AI to do
All right.
the cartoon character that's on them.
Oh, okay. So the cartoon character is like with between the lyrics of the songs, or is it
Well,
like
I just asked the AI to draw a cartoon of like a young
hmm,
man leaning back on in God's hands.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That is
another
a good
one
idea.
kneeling and praying.
Hmm.
I
It,
understand that that's a really good feature to have, and I think Suno also has limited video capability, something called hooks. I'm gonna check
Hmm.
into that here in a bit.
what I'm using is it's on my phone actually. It's called
iMovie.
Dora.
Oh,
It's
Or
called
Eudora?
what? Adora?
Dola. Dola.
Dola.
D-O-L-A. D-O-L-A. Dola. Used to be
Yeah.
CC.
Yeah. Holy moly, dude.
That's what I'm
Hmm.
doing to make the characters with.
I'll
Hmm.
have to look that up. It's not been super accessible to the blind community. I'd like to see what it looks like now.
Yeah. Now here's some insignificant rule news. Billie Eilish sparks some marriage news.
Oh,
Huh. Boring. So I guess some guy's named Nat Wolf.
Matt
Watch out,
Wolf.
guy. If you get with this girl, she'll be a headache. It's always when they're young and pretty, they can blah 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 blah. But as they get older, you realize what is this?
yeah.
It's like
Yeah, my last wife was like that. She was real nice looking until you got to know her really well. You notice I'm
oh
not
man,
married to her anymore.
oh man, oh man. But
You know, it's totally hilarious and it's totally not for this family show, but I ran across a what do they call those things? Can cozy one time at a yard sale. And it
hmm.
said something to the effect of I miss my ex-wife, but my aim's improving. Uh,
That's really wild. I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Innervision FM wants to thank you for your help and your donations over the years. And I will tell you this, if you round your purchases up to the next dollar by using the Spark Good Foundation through what Walmart's got going on with different nonprofits, you just type in your favorite, which is going to be Innervision, into the search bar. Just go ahead and round your purchases up to the next dollar. That's whether you're shopping online or shopping in store. So
Hmm.
check out Walmart and the Spark Good Foundation today. If you're a blind individual and you use a service called IRA, they will help you do some Walmart shopping. So don't forget to ask them about how to donate to your favorite nonprofit. Don't forget that's Innervision. And if you've got a topic that you want to see uh, featured on
Hmm.
the Innervision FM universe, email Johnny directly. That's Johnny with an IE. at innervisionrecords.org.
Yeah. And sometimes I was thinking about the Grammy Awards. I was just thinking, like, are these people like stupid or crazy? Because they don't realize that all kinds of people buy music, and what they're focusing towards, and one group of people and saying, saying bad things about that's $70 million, 77 million people that are not going to buy their music. And I figure, what
Wow.
do they figure? And I don't know what they're thinking. And then out of the other, it depends on how woke they are. And these people are living in these nice, comfortable houses, gated communities. And they're out there telling you foolish people to go out there and put your body on the line. But are they going to put their bodies on the line? No. It's like, so sometimes I wonder these people, they live in such a sheltered world. And she was homeschooled. So it's not like she was taught in these propaganda schools. Well, unless her mother was one of these liberal propagandists um, who homeschooled her. So it's like, people just don't realize. But anyway,
There is one thing that is certain, and there is one thing that I've realized, and that's the eternal gift of salvation, how important it is. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 51 is the way that I found Christ, and you can find him too. In that whole chapter, there's a whole thesis breakdown as to, what is salvation? Why would you want to get saved? Especially given the fact that, some of the folks in the world believe that we're believing in a magic Easter bunny that waves his magic cross and makes that everything all better. It just doesn't work that way. He does promise us a safe landing, but he does not promise us smooth sailing. In fact, he says there will be trials, there will be tribulations. Keep that faith, though. Keep that armor of God on, and in this way, you'll be able to stand
The closer you
against
get, the more trials you get.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
I'm having a trial right now. I want to get some popcorn and a Snicker, but I'll
You're having
fight
a
that.
trial. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh
tough
man.
trial, Johnny.
Yeah. All
I
right, you got
totally
it.
want to end the show on a note of hope. Today, I was shorted $500 by the federal government. Medicaid and Medicare, if you don't keep up on your paperwork, they're not as lenient as they used to be. In fact, I found out 2 days ago that I lost my Medicaid coverage. Um, so don't lose your Medicaid coverage. Don't lose your health benefits if you can help it. Get the paperwork in. Otherwise, they will indeed short you by some money, and
Hey,
they
I
did.
got to send you this thing by Ed Sheeran. He's a guy. He's a tax for the Social Security, and he was
Yeah,
talking about that. I didn't think nothing about it.
yeah.
And let me send it to you, so because he has people that can help you with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm
I'm glad I don't have
looking
to
at
use it.
some. Oh, what were you saying? Hey, Joe?
I said I'm glad I don't have to use that.
Yeah,
Oh,
no kidding, no kidding. And
uh,
everybody should be glad they don't have to use any sort of welfare program or go along to get along program, because if there's ever a snag that gets hit, um, well, people
yeah.
like me are going to suffer.
Yeah.
So,
So
you know,
I'll send you this because that topic came across and it sounds like something that he can help you with.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So there is hope. Christ is King. He is on the throne, and this will either work out the way I'd like for it to, and everything to work out quick and easy,
Mm.
or it'll work out a different way. But God's got it in his hands. It's his plan. And all I got to do is be obedient and walk it out.
Yep.
All right. All right, you guys. Catch